Hello my friends, today we're talking about very important thing which is called how to get clarity on your personal branding. And that means clarity on your message, on your products, on how you're going to position yourself online as an expert and communicate to right people in the right way, because you need to build emotional connection with people, connect with them through your content, through the messengers, through all the other ways which are available for you online. And without clarity, it's a little bit difficult to attract right people who will say yes to you when you connect to them, when you communicate to them, and who will buy your products with ease, without hesitation. So let's talk about the personal branding. I already told many times that with all the situation when the whole world actually get online, we got a very different situation with the branding, and your personal brand is more important than ever because you are the leader of your company. That's why in the big corporates you can see top managers, some big bosses coming online and share, because personal branding, the leaders of the company, the leadership itself, get tremendous value in 2020, and that's why this trend will continue and get more visible in the upcoming years. So today I'm going to share with you the 3W methods, which is all about who, whom, and why. So this method will help you to analyze what is going on with your personal brand online and probably implement these ideas to build your personal brand online more effectively. For who this video will work the best: if you are an established entrepreneur, an expert who actually have the reputation and name in your offline business, this will help you a lot, because if you're afraid to go live, to show up as an expert, if you feel uncomfortable and you're probably not sure how to position yourself online, but you have a very strong presence in the offline world, you have a business which brings in you money, but you want to move online and be more effective and get this connection faster, then the video will help you a lot, and this clarity will help you with your video content and personal brand and the other types of content. I'm going to share this all with you in this video, and here is why I know these answers. I've been in branding over 20 years. I started with TV companies. I was branding the TV shows and TV companies. After all, I've moved to India, and I also worked with 500 Fortune companies, huge companies, small companies. I did work as creative director in the agencies, and I also had several businesses on my own. That's why I know the importance of personal brand. That's why I know that once you build a personal brand with one expertise, it's a little bit difficult to shift to the other type of expertise. That's why I know that when you have reputation to lose, you will be afraid to show up really visibly, and you will be afraid to lose your reputation if your videos or content is not perfect. The magic, so to say, of the I am ashamed to post because there are so many colleagues of mine on LinkedIn or on Facebook, I'm ashamed to show up. This is the phenomenon which is very common in the perfectionist corporate world and amongst experts who actually have the reputation to lose. That's why personal brand will help you to understand who you are, whom you're going to talk, and why it is important to them, and this will remove that terrible thing like a shame to show up. The showing up factor is so important for you to position yourself as a brand. It's more important than anything else, because if you are not showing up, if you're not following up, if you're not connecting with the right people, well, you will have no business, you will have no connection. And that's how personal branding works for your business or even for your career. So I know how to help you. Let's move on to the 3W methods. So the thing number one is who. So what does that who stands for? We are talking about who you are. And when we're talking about who you are, I prefer to talk about diving deeper and understand in the core who you are. what are your values? Why are you want to do this business? Why you doing whatever you're doing? How you can walk your talk? How you can be who you are and really enjoy what you do by helping other people, because without the joy you will burn out very, very quickly. So how you can be you and do the things which you like. How do you make your choices? What are your daily routines? What is there in your purpose? Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you do what you do? So who you are really. What is your story? The key element. So when we talk about these all elements and when we absorb this, every single person is tremendously complex personality, right? So if you will share everything, we will quite probably overwhelm everybody and ourselves as well, because there is no clarity on a very specific person, right? So we really talented, different, we have our expertise, we have our character, we have our persona, we have so many elements of that which build us as a person during all our lifetimes, life days. So how to get the clarity? When we understand what for we're building our personal brand, we do understand that the second most important aspect of this is whom are we going to attract. So this will define, niche down the idea what we're going to share about this extremely complex personality. So the step number one, you really need to understand who you are. Not just the good part, but the dark part as well. What are your fears? What is your story from darkness to the light? What were these elements which were stopping you for a long time? What was your pain and how you moved towards a gain? How your expertise helped many people? So all these elements of the story quite probably will resonate with your audience. So the point number two, once you understand who you are, you define more or less your story, and I would clearly recommend you just to write a timeline and figure out where were you relatively to the major situations in the world. Because if you were in a time of some Brexit and you were like 28 or like 48 years old, that probably affected you somehow. So this will build part of your personality and it will help you to connect with the specific people. So if you were in a time when Soviet Union crashed, so how does that impact your personality? Maybe you were not born by that time, so that didn't impact you at all. So this timeline will help you to understand who you are in the historical situation. It will help you to understand your own character. Now let's come to the second most important part, which is whom you want to attract to your brand personality, to your personal brand. Now, when we talk about this audience, people who are eager to listen to us, eager to work with us, eager to follow us, basically our tribe. Obviously, it's not everybody. So we talk about people who want to work with us, who can benefit from working with us, who make sense in general for you. So they are eager to pay, they enjoying what they do, and they get results. So when we talk about these people, their story quite probably resonate with yours. So somehow they are very familiar. Your ideal client usually somehow resembles you. So it's somewhat a person with who you can connect and easily have a conversation, maybe have a drink in a bar. So these people understand you from half a word. So when you think about these people, think about their story, think about their level of expertise, think about how you can help them. So why they resonated with you on the personal level and why they're resonating with you on a professional level. So these people will be your tribe. Now you do understand that for these people, probably many things which are important in your life, like your childhood or maybe even traumas or something which is not relevant to your business, probably will have no value at all. So for many people, their personal story, their family pictures or things like this These are part of the story, but it's not necessarily have to be the 100% of the content, because your audience looking for the expert. Your audience not just looking for your personality type, it's also looking for your professional skills, knowledge, how you can help them. So now you have a balance between your own story, your personal life, and your professional life. Now people do not buy from the dry corporate type of people. They really, as I said, they're probably people who will have a drink with you in a bar. So they enjoy the conversation, they enjoy this connection. So how we can build it? So do you have any hobbies? Do you have any interest? Maybe you like to travel, maybe you like to play some instruments, maybe you have many siblings, or you like to have coffee in the morning. So these small details, which are not about your family, not about your childhood, but somewhat can be connected to your ideal client, also can help people to start the conversation with you. People rarely will start the conversation on the business topic. They need to understand, are you on the same page before they choose to work with you? So you give them the reason to connect with you, and this reason doesn't need to be business. So if you have pets and they have cats and you have cats, you already have a different topic to talk about. So you understand who you are and you understand whom you're going to talk to. It helps you to filter the connection. And now we come to a very important aspect, which many people deny for whatever reason, because I think they believe that they don't want to be salesy, they don't want to promote and put them up on a pedestal or something like that. However, the very important aspect of all this story is, why do they need to listen to you? And we already touched that a little bit, so emotional connection, the story connection. However, when we talk about why do they need to listen to you, it's a lot about your professional proof. So testimonials, the case studies, where did you study, how your professional lessons help you to grow as a personality, how you can deliver the message on a surface level about your services, about your expertise, so people can get this very fast, quick tips and ideas, and they will work for them. So all these ideas, the professional expertise which you can deliver and prove, will help people to understand that you are the right person for them, not just emotionally, but also professionally. So why is the proof why they're supposed to listen to you? In my case, I have 12 years of professional art education. I am a member of Artist Union, and I've been in advertising and branding industry over 20 years. So I know something about visual communication, and I have plenty of testimonials as well. So if you have ability to ask for the video testimonial for your client, from your clients, it will help other people to relate to that, because other stories told by your clients are very powerful proof for other people, because these people really wanted to stand for you. So these are 3 elements. Let me quickly recap the thing. Thing number 1, who you are. Understand deeply who you are. Know thyself. That's the most important idea for your personal brand. The deeper you know yourself, the better and more relevant brand you will be able to build. And I always say, to brand your brilliance, you really need to dive deeper and accept your darkness. So now the second part is, whom are you talking to? Understand your client as well as you understand yourself. That will be really, really powerful for you. And you need to understand the third part. Why will they listen to you? This is really important aspect which will help you to build the message which is about you for your clients, and help them to make the decision to work with you online. So these are three very important aspects of the personal branding. I hope this was helpful, because if you will implement elements of this in your content, it will help people to connect with you, the right people to connect with you, and then eventually you will be able to build the tribe around your personality and move on along with your business. That was my message for you for today. Please let me know if it was interesting. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer about them. And let me know how I can help you to learn more about how to show up on video, how to build your personal brand, and how to really figure out who you are and whom do you want to work with. And one last thing which I want to share with you today. Once you figure out your personal brand, the fastest way to connect with your people is live video. It's the video which will help you to show up imperfectly and show up as you are, and people will listen to that. Even if you will make some mistakes, if you're mumbling or your accent is not perfect, people will trust you more, because imperfection showing people that you are courageous enough to overcome the things and still show up and give them some value. So if you want to overcome the fear of video, let me know in the comments below. I have something tremendous for you. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.